Hello, my name is Joshua, and I am creating this video because I've had a lot of my friends, family members, church mates ask me about online work, work at home. And I just wanted to share my thoughts with you guys. I am hoping that this will be helpful and beneficial to you. Just to give you a quick introduction, by the way, I have been working online since 2012. After I left my last call center job, I was referred to by a friend to an online platform called Odesk. And it was there that I started my career in online work or work at home. And from that moment on, I've never actually applied to any kind of or desk or office job, or any company, local company or overseas company. I've never worked in an office. I have a home office, but I don't have to travel. I don't have to commute in order to get to work. I could just I wake up at my bed, then my office is already there in the living room. I could just go and start my work. So I've been doing this for over 7 years now. It was back in August of 2012 when I started doing online work. So, and I think that in 7 years of working online, I've been able to develop skills and abilities, and uh, uh, I've been able to acquire vast knowledge of how the online world works, at least within my area of expertise, which is project management, writing, software. Well, not really software, but really platform development. So this video is actually going to focus on. This is going to be a, by the way, the first of a series of videos that I'll be doing about working online. So this video is primarily going to focus on an introduction to doing online work. So what online work is, how does it differ from other types of work, and what do you need and stuff like that. So first things first. So what is online work? Well, technically speaking, online work is any type of task or work that you do wherein your client is not within the physical vicinity, say within the same was in the same office, the same building. So what you're basically doing work for someone who's either in another city or in another country. So that's what online work is, using the internet. So there are actually, not a lot of people know this, but there are actually two types of online work. There's work at home, and there's online work that can be done in an office. So one of the most typical online jobs that you do in an office is, there's a company that I used to work for. It's an English teaching or an ESL tutoring company. So tutors would normally do their teaching at home, but if you wanted to apply for a higher position, say a quality assurance specialist, then you'd have to go to one of their local offices in order to work there. My focus is going to be in work at home, because that's what I've been doing for the past 7 years, and I could say that I've been quite successful at it, given that I've never really had to apply for a job, and I have never had to try to find other means of in order to sustain myself. Right now, I am looking towards other avenues of income, not to sustain myself, but to actually earn more money. So, third thing that most people would ask me about working online is, Josh, what are the requirements? What do I have? What do I need to do? What do I need? What I have to have in order to start working online? Well, it's pretty simple. It's online work, so you have to have internet connection. You have to have a working computer, and an internet connection. That's basically it. And then depending on the type of job that you're going to do, there are specific requirements. For example, if you are going to do online teaching, then you'd want to have a room wherein there's not much noise that could come in, and you want to have headphones that block out outside noise, so noise canceling headphones. You want to have a camera, a good camera, so that you and your student would be able to see each other. Those are pretty much the common things, but primarily you need an internet connection and a computer to be able to work online. It's as simple as that. Third, or the fourth thing I want to discuss is what jobs are available. This is also another thing that most people ask me. Funnily enough, there are so many jobs that are available in working online. And I'm primarily going to be speaking to mga kababayan ko, mga Filipinos, no? If you go to websites, which I'll actually start discussing in this video, and I will add some of the links to these websites below, uh, you'd be able to find a ton of different skill sets, depending on your particular type of skill set that you want to offer to any client online. So one of the most common things that or common jobs that you can find online is, people that are looking for virtual assistants, people that are looking for English as a second language teachers, or people that are looking for graphic designers, media artists. So there are so many jobs that are available. There are even more specialized ones, like if you want to become an online accountant, you could do so. And even engineers have opportunities in working online, because there are companies, there are clients that are looking for people or engineers that are good at drafting. So they outsource that as well. So there are so many jobs that are available. And most people, let me segue a bit, no? Most of my friends, when they asked me, when they inquired about me working online and would it be good to them, I used to think that working online was pretty much like being employed in a company. It's just that your employer is overseas and you're working here. But I realized, and I'll discuss this a bit uh, broader in another video. I realized that working online is actually more similar to building a business than being employed, because there's higher risk, and there's actually greater reward if you can do this really well. And this is the reason why I've never had to work in an office since I started working back in 2012. So the final thing that I want to discuss in this video is, how do I start working online? Well, as I said earlier, if you have the tools you need, and you know the skill sets you have, you know the kind of jobs that you're looking for, then what you could do is, first, access one of these online working platforms. One of the most popular online working platforms is Upwork. It used to be known as Odesk. Back in 2012, when I first started working online, I applied at an online platform called Odesk, which is now called Upwork. Upwork is a conglomerate of three companies: Odesk, Elance, and Freelancer.com. So they merged and became Upwork. So go to Upwork.com, create your profile. It's pretty much like creating a profile in JobStreet.com. And now Upwork is a platform that involves, contractors and clients from a lot of countries. So they're not specifically tailored to find Filipino contractors. If you want to find clients that are looking for Filipino contractors specifically, I would recommend going to onlinejobs.ph. So once again, I'll be putting those two links below. Create your profile. Make sure, just like creating your profile in jobstreet.com or creating your resume make sure that you are uh, professional in how you look, how would you would word your sentences in your descriptions, and just make sure that you treat this as a real job. Online work is a real job, by the way. This is the reason why I haven't had to work in an office. Is because I really earn money from this, and the money that I earn from working online is I I'd say 100 times more than what I used than the highest income that I had working in the call center industry back in 2012. You know, so I will be creating other sets of videos that are gonna be specifically tailored to how to use Upwork, how to use onlinejobs.ph. But I hope that this introductory video and working online helped you a lot, gave you some instruction, and guys, if I'd like to really get your feedback. How was my delivery? How was my skills in doing this video? I hope that you could comment below and let me know how I can improve in the future. So once again, thank you so much for watching this video, and have a great day, guys.